guys? I'm here. Hope you're doing well. Having a really great day. This video, I unboxed 3 basic miners, which I have received from CryptoMining.com. They sent me these 3 to essentially review on the channel that I'm allowed to keep one of them down. I get to choose which one I get to keep. And so I'm going to keep that a secret, and I'm going to
Reski's Crypto Cave, you just won the hash rate of a Antminer E9 Pro, my friend. You guys, this video, this is the one that I am going to keep. For those that watched that video last week, I have decided to keep the Bitmain Antminer E9 Pro. So Reski, if you're watching this, man, congrats to you. You just won the 24-hour hash rate of the E9 Pro. Email me, contact@RedPandaMining.com, and send me your Ethereum Classic address, or whatever coin you want me to mine, or whatever pool, let me know in an email. All right, man? Congrats, congrats. So, guys, this video is just to talk about why I decided to keep the E9 Pro and send off the S19J Pro Plus, also the Antminer KA3. Okay, so that was a Cadena ASIC, and then we had a Bitcoin ASIC, and then we have an Ethereum Classic, or ETH hash, whatever you want to call it. I always say Ethereum Classic now, because now that Ethereum is gone, ever since the Ethereum merge, I've always just been go-to saying that any of these newer ASICs that are coming out that are going to be Ethereum Classic miners, as I would say majority of the profitability is coming from Ethereum Classic. But anyways, let's talk about this Antminer E9 Pro. So thank you to Crypto Miner Bros for sending me a 3.680 gigahash model. I believe this says around 2200 watts, and you know what, we're gonna plug it in on my new mining area just to see what the power consumption is. So let me do that right now. Right now I have a Ice River attached, but I will plug it on the other PDU here. Okay, so you guys will see it on the shelf in 3, 2, 1. There it is. This thing is quite a monster. Being in terms of its physical presence, this thing is a huge ASIC miner. One of the biggest I've ever seen in terms of its size. All right, so guys, it's been plugged in. It's actually the next day. I've been mining it for almost more than 21 hours. Actually, let's go with the computer. I'll show you the hash rate. And it's been pretty good, over 21 hours now, and it says the average hash rate is 3953 megahash. So almost 4 gigahash, and actually I can confirm this at the pool level as well. I'm mining on 2 miners. I'm not doing solo or anything, I'm just doing simple pool mining. But it says the average hash rate has been 3.93 gigahash. So if this is a 3.680 gigahash model, I'm getting like an extra like 0.3, 0.4 gigahash. So Silicon Lottery, I don't know, maybe, but this thing is, yeah, it's been earning what I'm supposed to be in terms of the past 24 hours, almost 0.45 ETC, or that would be about $8.16 USD over the past 21 hours. It says 24, but yeah, I just, like I said, only been 21 hours and 40 minutes so far as of mining, and it's been pretty good. So looking at the temperatures, just to show you guys here. Also, another thing that I did, I'm actually running the fan speed at 50%. So it's actually not that bad in terms of the dB level, in terms of how loud it is, and yeah, it's been pretty good. I also had to do a firmware update. There was a firmware update on the Bitmain website, so it is on now the latest Antminer E9 Pro firmware. So that's something I always do when I set up these, you know, new ASICs, and yeah, the temperature is actually pretty good. But so showing you guys the power at the wall. Okay, so this is my Ice River. I actually lowered the fan speed on the Ice River as well, so it's not as loud, and we're at 1134 watts now instead of 1250. So brought down almost 100 watts just because of the fans, and now on the E9 Pro, we're not at 2200 watts, we're at 2175 at 50% fan speed. So not bad. Here's the back of the E9 Pro, as you guys can see. And this thing is Doing pretty good. Okay, so let's go now talk about, you guys may be wondering, Red Panda, why did you choose the E9 Pro rather than the KA3 or the S19J Pro Plus? Okay, so first off, I really believe in Ethereum Classic. This is not financial advice. And as well, I'm actually doing a test on a regular E9 that I got, I think, half a year ago, less than a year ago. And that actually hasn't mined its worth yet when I received it. So that E9 at the time was worth $10,000. And right now, I think I've mined almost almost $4,000 worth of crypto as of right now. I haven't sold it or anything. I'm doing the strategy of holding it for long term and waiting for price appreciation. So you guys know what that is at the state of right now. I'm still keeping track of that, the $10,000 E9. Now that I have this Antminer E9 Pro, this was worth almost $3,500 as of, the past week or so here, as I received it from CryptoMinerBros.com. I'm gonna be keeping track of this guy, and we're gonna see how long it takes to break even on this E9 Pro. So I'm gonna be mining Ethereum Classic just non-stop, or maybe ETHW, or maybe Ethereum Fair, if those become more profitable than Ethereum Classic. But for now, I'm gonna keep this on Ethereum Classic, and I'm just gonna hodl all the coins up until the next bull run, if that ever comes. Not financial advice, we're gonna see what happens, but I wanna see which one, like the E9 or the E9 Pro, will get its money back first. And I'm gonna consider all the time as well of when I received it, and also the electrical cost of running these guys as well. So really, that's one of the biggest reasons why I got this E9 Pro. I mean, there are other factors, and I know a lot of people said, Red Panda, the KA3 is worth almost $10,000. You could have sold that and buy like 3 of these E9 Pros. And you know what, guys? I don't really do that type of thing. I don't really care for how much it's worth. I really do care about what the miner is able to mine, and also this one specifically, the versatility. Sure, I could have done that, but I don't really sell my hardware anyway. As most of you know, I don't really sell my GPUs. I rarely sell my ASICs because I usually just give them away. So for me, the price of any of those 3 miners, it doesn't really matter to me at this point in time. Now the S19J Pro Plus, that was another one some people thought that I would keep, but that one, to be honest, was one that I felt wasn't really going to go up much more than what Bitcoin can today. So with Ethereum Classic, we've seen in the past that Ethereum Classic has gone up much more in terms of percentage rather than, let's say, Bitcoin. And I know that could be another argument against Cadena. Some of you may think, yeah, Red Panda, Cadena could go up a lot more again one day, could price appreciate. And you know what? It could. It definitely could. But for me, I believe in Ethereum Classic. Not financial advice. We're gonna see how it goes. And some of you may remember previously, like 2 years ago, I could have became a millionaire if I held on to the Cadena that I was mining with the IB-Link BMK1. So am I losing out on the same gain that I could have if I kept the KA3 versus the, Bitmain E9 Pro? We don't know, obviously. I don't know. And I think another thing was that shipping this or putting it back in the box this is way heavier than the KA3 and the S19J Pro Plus. So I don't know how I would feel about shipping this back out, back to Crypto Miner Bros. Just the fact of the size of this machine and how heavy it is. It's pretty heavy. Anyways, guys, there's a lot of pros and cons to each of whether or not I kept that miner or kept this miner. I think it just ultimately comes down to what I think could be potential in the future, especially for Ethereum Classic. But the same arguments could go towards Cadena or Bitcoin. Time will tell. All right, guys, that's it for this video. Let me know your thoughts if there's anything you want me to try on the E9 Pro. And otherwise, it's gonna be just mining away on Ethereum Classic, and I will hodl all of it up until there is new price appreciation for Ethereum Classic. All right, my friends, that's it. Let me know your thoughts. Have a good one. Peace out.
As a crypto miner, you know you want your equipment to be high quality. Proper cable management is part of your mining rig, and the Veteran Miner has you covered. The Veteran Miner cables are created with the best materials to ensure they are of the highest quality. Our cables are made of 16 gauge tin copper, ensuring another layer of protection from oxidation and corrosion. We support our products with a 100% guarantee. Visit our website at www.theveteranminer.com and get the best cables for your mining setup.